All right, it's time to get my butt kicked by more BTs. I just trimmed my bangs, so if they're uneven or weird looking, give it a couple of days. There's this chunk right here that I was gonna say jerking up, but that's not right. Because I forget there's a strand I'm trying to grow longer with the rest of this, but then I keep trimming it and it looks bad. Oh, I just cut off so much growth for it too. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Anyway, that's enough of the bangs update. Let's continue. Where am I? I'm gonna be sitting in my room. I need to get some quests, so I'm really shiny. Really shiny right now. I just took a shower. I'm glowing. I don't wear makeup for my recordings, and it's probably pretty obvious, right? That I'm just barefaced. I used to try to wear makeup, at least like some powder. I really hated the way it made me look. Just like a cognitive like disconnect in what I think I look like versus seeing myself with makeup on. It's the same thing with a push-up bra or a padded bra. I'm not very big in this part of my body. So sometimes I try to wear a padded bra to like round out my figure because downstairs is a lot bigger than upstairs. And every time I try to wear a padded bra, I see myself in the mirror and I'm like, that's weird because it's not my body and I hate it. Doesn't make me look better. You want to brush your teeth? What do you want? I'm talking about padded bras right now, Sam. We don't have toothbrush. We have shower, toilet. There's no toothbrush. I don't know what that was. So let's take you want an energy drink? Is that what you want? You tell me you want to drink an energy drink? Okay, Sam. Sam's like, stop monologuing and do something. If you wanted to watch a camless, voiceless play of Death Stranding, then those exist. Can we boost it up by 25%? So how many of these can I drink before I have a heart attack? I'm just drinking a cup of coffee right now. So does this boost last until I come back to my... How long does this last? Okay, well, we got to 20. Let's just be done drinking energy drinks. Oh my God. It's so creepy how much he breaks the fourth wall in this room. What about baby? You want to look at BB? Nope. Okay. Just waiting. Nothing happened. Let's take a look at this though. What do we got? Change color scheme. What do we got? Oh, just the cap? I'm not wearing this. Are you kidding me? Sorry for hovering over the red. That was jarring. Oh, I know it'd be funny, but I like looking at Sam's face and his cute ears. I know, Sam. Let's try it at least. Ugh, my corpo wear. What do you think? Oh. All right, let's put the glasses on. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can play it looking like this. Remove sunglasses. Thanks, Sam. Woof. Nice. And remove. We can just hang out here for the rest of for an hour, right? Watch Sam flex. Yeah, get those off of there. We gave it a shot. No good. All right, now let's look at our terminal. Let's actually play the game instead of dressing up our boy. Take on a new order. Order. There isn't any. Do we just have to leave? We can look at our mail. Sorry, Sam, bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. The bike that you saw outside, its battery's dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Okay. You only need to do it once, though. The auto generator should kick in after that. Sorry if we got your hopes up, and I got more bad news for you, too. I like this world where everyone talks like Gen Xers, millennials with emojis. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world, even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton? It's probably Batten. Over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him. Wait, that's the guy we talked to first, right? To get him to even make the simplest delivery. Keeps on bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short of materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll help us put that right. We're counting on you, Sam. Sam the man, our savior. Speaking of George Batten, things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. Is it the drugs? We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness changes anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. I don't blame them. Nobody should be chastising anyone for being afraid of what's going on outside. You saw what happened to me last video. When Central went up, I told myself that was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us a glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even. Watchtowers, too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with the mules, let alone the BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half our equipment. Yeah, dude. I shit myself and dropped all of my equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. Anyway, that's why we need you, Sam. You're not as scared of it. You're not as scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. You got it, bud. It is scary out there, and I don't blame you. Benjamin Hancock is a righteous prick. So, do we need to... Let's see. Let me just scan this real quick. So drones, there were drones. And then people were like, we don't have anything to do with our lives. Give us some work. So they gave them some work, and they're like, well, we're really important, forgetting that they could just be easily replaced by drones. But then Death Stranding happened, and now the drones couldn't fly and the planes couldn't fly. So the porters are like, now you rely on us. And that's the mules. Am I getting that right? Bridge babies. Research into babies had already been conducted long, long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they discovered into practical use. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wanted to build our own BBs, most of the work had already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instructions manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say we have any idea how they work. Okay, not how they can detect BTs or how they can connect this world to the other side. Right, like with the Still Mothers. Dead Man was talking about that. Or Heartman. Someone was talking about that last episode. Okay, nothing really new there. Timefall. Puny humans can conceive of our own deaths and even of the possibility of a place beyond death, yes. We have the capacity to conceptualize the future and evolutionary advantage, which aided our development as a species. Well, what if Timefall has given us a new supercharged version of this essential ability? This is some Kojima shit, right? One that'll take us to the next stage of our evolution. So he's excited about the Timefall. What are we even talking about mummies for? I know why we're talking. Okay, so I couldn't remember what the deal with Bridget and Emily was, so I looked it up. I looked it up in the wiki, and I was like, okay, this is why I knew there was. I remember there's a connection between them, but then when I read the Wikipedia article, I'm like, oh my god, this is the most Kojima shit possible. No wonder why I forgot what the deal was, and I won't say anything more. But this is why Egyptian stuff is important. The mummies of Egyptians are another means by which man sought to fulfill the desire to escape the finality of death. They were created that the spiritual self, the Ka, your spirit is your Ka, would have a physical vessel, or Ha. So Ha is your body, Ka is your spirit, which it could return. Okay. The Soku Shinbutsu, or mummified monks of Buddhism, I was going to say that's a Japanese word, are similar in this respect. However, the monks in question aim to transition straight from life to Buddhahood. In other words, to forgo death altogether. But now that the beach has brought us in direct contact with the world beyond, our relationship with death must further evolve. Okay. Cryptobiotes. Thank God. They're named for the process of cryptobiosis, which means hidden life. What do? You won't find them around line. Okay, they can survive anything. They're tardigrades, right? Humans who eat them acquire limited resistance to timefall. I'm willing to bet they play an important role in helping us understand the beach, Death Stranding, and everything else. Okay. Okay. That is enough of that for now. I guess we just leave. Oh my god. I did not leave them on red. The fact that I read their messages made them happy. And I'm probably gonna get cussed. Come on, BB. I don't know what we're doing. Do we already have our...
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Says the woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
That's Mads Mikkelsen, right? Is that whose our dad is? I'm not sure.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
I know the name Mads Mikkelsen, but I'm like...
There's something I forgot to tell you.
What have I seen him in?
It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the
Here we
risk
go.
of autotoxemic attacks.
Let me soothe my baby.
There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe?
No.
Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them.
About 30 years ago?
Believe me, I've been trying
you
to
say?
learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Clear. All weapons will remain
Okay.
locked until departure.
G
All
plus
clear.
2.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
F? I hit G. Okay, here we go. Check on BB. Oh, here's the create sign button. I was like G plus when I was editing that video. I was like G plus E. What? But if I hit G, then it will bring me a sub menu. So check on BB. I still don't know how to use a ladder. Soothe BB.
That's it. Yeah, everything's okay.
Yay. So not on mouse and keyboard, not as much fun as on the controller.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Okay. F being the key weirds me out.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back?
Sure.
Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
I guess. I gotta go to the wind farm too, though. Can I take multiples?
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
What is this? Can I take on more than one delivery at a time? Or do I have to come back here and get it? I mean,
Order assigned.
I don't want to take too much and load myself up, but I feel like I'm kind of light right now. Yeah, here we go. Collection of chiral crystals. This is, he wants me to steal this, right? Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Auto. What am I doing with these samples? Can I look at my current quest? Because if nothing needs those soil samples, then I'll just get rid of them.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Is this how I do the hands?
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta.
Who's this guy?
Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals.
This has got to be
If
someone.
you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned.
I already looked up that other guy, the main guy here, and I was like, is he someone? The guy who looks like Q from Star Trek, who looks like John Delancey. He wasn't anyone. Oh, can I do a sign? Okay. We better like this. Jory K, have some likes. Okay. Let's take a look at my cargo. Actually, let's take a look at my orders. So there's nothing that needs these soil samples. So everything, the container and the items are completely damaged. So I feel like we're just gonna offload them. There's no point in me holding on to it, right? Have some trash.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Thanks.
Anybody home?
Keep on keeping on.
Okay. Where are we going? So we need to collect. What are we collecting? Are we collecting chiral crystals here? Oh boy, I've already forgotten what it is I'm doing. This is why editing my own videos helps, because I'm like, what just happened? What did I do? What am I supposed to be doing? Chiral printer interface. It's up there. And how do I recharge the bike? The trike. So let's take a look at this trike. How do we
Restrictions lifted.
How do we charge it?
Thanks for the help.
I feel like we need an item for that, and we don't have one yet, right? So I guess
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked
let
eye.
me guess.
I'd advise you to use your Ultra deck to point you in the right direction.
My
If you want
Odra
to survey
deck.
a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying
Well, there's
on its
one.
sensors.
But is that over by BT's? Oh, here's one right here. How did this one not show up? What is this line? Oh, that's the mission area. Did I do it? Did I finish the quest? I feel like... One CG. That it? Am I done? Can I go back? Is that what I'm going to use to power up my
Almost there.
trike? As long as BB's not freaking out, then I'm okay. Are those my footprints from where I came from? It's nice that people put those signs there saying, hey, this is a BT area, careful. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I know I've completed enough. I'm just out here having fun. Okay, let's go back. Oh, are these other people's footprints? They're not mine. Okay. Like people's paths they took? Very silly, Kojima. Okay, so now we just go back downstairs and deliver it? That was not hard.
Scan. Scanning bridges.
Sam, chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though.
Okay.
Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Have a pleasant journey, Sam Porter Bridges.
Name's Sam.
My name's Sam too. Okay. It wants me to do recycle. Actually, let me pick this up. Can I recycle this? Baby laughing sounds a lot like baby crying, and it makes me uncomfortable. I'll get used to it eventually. Okay, so I can't recycle. Owned. I just, okay. I can't recycle that busted ass thing. Maybe I'll just put in my locker for now. Maybe I can do something with busted shit later.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels.
Just out your front door, dude.
Which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals.
There was like 3 of them right next to each other.
We will both get their fill, looks like.
One CG, have 100. Hey, okay, so here's the container repair spray. I don't think I can fix that soil sample. And I don't even have...
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Oh, before I forget. This is for you.
Cool bandana. Nice backpack.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
I guess I'm gonna take all this in. Oh, here's my... So what can I do with this? Let me open the locker to get out all this exposition.
BC.
Be seeing you.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Okay. So, fabricate equipment unable to, could not be detected. What? Recycle. Okay. What am I gonna get out of this? See you later. Sorry, soil samples.
Thank you for your continued support.
Okay. So it says a chiral printer interface cannot be detected. Don't I have one of those? Whatever. I don't think I need to do any of this.
Thank you for your contribution.
I also need to go to the wind farm, right?
Weapons restrictions.
Let's clear our routes. I also want to go up here. Wait, wait, where's the wind farm? I thought it was right up here. Should we just... Yeah, I'm gonna go up there. Sam, slow down. Easier to cross over there, maybe? Yeah, look at that. That's red right there. We don't want to go there. There's a ladder up there. Okay. Any hands or cryptobiotes? I don't see any. Oh my god, this looks exactly like Iceland.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed.
Yeah, and I'm
if
not.
This goes sideways, be ready to fight.
I don't have a weapon. V. I got my fists. That's the only weapon I need, right? We played more High Guard last night. The first, several matches of High Guard I played, I wasn't so sure about it. But then last night, me and my friend Risen were playing it, and we won 2 of our 3 matches. Oh my god, one match was so long. And it felt really good. The game's good. I don't know why people are so mad about it existing. Because it didn't, push the boundaries of gameplay? I hate to tell you, but neither did Apex. Apex was just another battle royale with a ring that burned you. I mean, Apex Legends just took PUBG's Battleground, PUBG, Player Unknown Battleground. God, PUBG Battleground, that's repetitive. It's like saying ATM machine. It took PUBG and just sort of gave it characters with stories and made them interesting. Lore, Mirage. My boy for life. So the fact that people were expecting Wildlight to I don't know, make a genre defining game. Weird, because that's not what Apex was. I was gonna add Titanfall to my random ring of games to play. Because I have both Titanfall games. I've just never played them. It's I can't play Apex Legends on here. Nobody wants to watch me play a recorded video of me playing Apex Legends, right? I mean, I watched John Wolf play Dead by Daylight recorded matches, so I don't care. But I feel like that's something playing a game like that is more suited for streaming. I'm not streaming. I used to stream Ultimate games before the pandemic, and I used was the VTuber. I had a cat. I was just a cat. And then I enjoyed doing that, but I was like, oh my god, this is so much work than just having a webcam. So I just got comfortable having my camera on, my face on camera. What's this? Sandalweed. Temporary footwear. Hey, okay, yeah. We had a plant like that in Minnesota. It was I thought it was a very soft plant. You could strap to your feet. And I think it was a myth that First Nations people used it for moccasins and stuff, but it felt so soft on your fingers. I think that's just where people got the idea.
There we go.
I'd have to look that up. I just assumed that was incorrect folk wisdom.
I'm Sam! My name's Sam.
Okay, it's when you interact with the signs. Okay, it's there. My name's Sam. Strong wind will make movement trickier and also deplete stamina. Okay. Arrange your cargo so it offers less wind resistance. Well, we'll see how we do. We're just walking. Oh, cryptobiotes. Like, I missed the F and now I don't get it at all? Weird. So which way is the wind coming from? Just down this slope? That would make sense, right? Anyway, I was saying I used to stream Ultima games. And like, I got to like Ultima 5, I think. And some guy walked in and he was like, it's gonna take you forever to beat this game if you're gonna play it this way. And I was like, yeah, dude. I like Ultima games. I'm not here to just beat them as fast as possible. I like luxuriating in them. And I was like, it's the most mild, like, semi-critical interaction you can have with a Twitch viewer, right? But I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing. I don't want to be backseat gamed. And backseat gaming on YouTube videos, I feel like is a lot harder to do than in Twitch streams. Twitch streams is just so easy to backstream people. If I were to Twitch stream, I just wouldn't look at chat. I'd be one of those people who just didn't look at chat. I don't have anything to do here. I was just kind of maybe taking a break from the what can you do? Storage capacity boosted. Well, I'm not going to ever use this. I mean, I could upgrade it for this guy. Oh, timefall. Right? This is the windfall, right? The wind farm.
Anybody hear me?
Keep on keeping on.
Those signs are nice because they restore your stamina, huh? Maybe I should be putting some down. Like maybe up here. Let's see. How do we do this? G, E? Okay, I'm out of the chiral network now. Here's some hands. Why am I running all of a sudden? Is it just because the wind?
There we go.
Is there a structure over here? Okay. Bottom of your cufflinks map. Okay, so BB's great. My boots are fine. My blood points are fine. My overall stamina's kind of like, that's worn. I think if I drink an energy drink, right? Okay, so this is the wind farm. Is there no structure here? Oh, it's over here. Okay. What's this? Oh, crystal. Can we just walk? I don't have cargo or a quest for this, but I just remember them saying like, go to the wind farm, right? And I was like, okay, I'll go to that place and then I'll go straight up to the wind farm. Do they need to be brought onto the chiral network at least? Ugh, we need some infrastructure around here. Good Lord. This is not Iceland. You will not find trees this big in Iceland. This is the Pacific Northwest. Okay, where are we going? Careful, Sam. This sucks. You got it. Ooh, this is ambient as hell, huh? What? BB? Okay, hold on. We got BTs here? What are we like? Yeah, there they are. No? Of course. Right in front of me? Can we, just walk, please? Oh my god. I'm sorry, Sam. I was so busy looking for BTs. I just rammed you right into a rock. Okay, so... Oh. Alright. Time for my favorite game. There's no river this time, at least, right? God damn it. When I'm crouched, it's hard to shift and to run, right? Can I go? What's the fastest way out? Okay. Am I supposed to be fighting this thing? No way. I was not ready for that. Holy shit. I dropped a grenade in my repair spray. You know what? That's okay. What happens if I go back in there?
It's disgusting. There we go.
I'm just like so worried about like going back over there and that whole thing starting again, you know? One? Here we go. Is it this? Here we go. Container repair spray. Whip. Okay. Okay. Now I can put it away? Why don't we just pee? Vivi likes that. I got a lot in my bladder. Holy cow. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, oh my god, because I'm gonna try to go back and get my stuff, but if that whale comes back, I'm not. Oh, just walk, Sam. Is mine? I'm still got urine. I still got the urine menu open. There we go. I got my ding dong flopping out. Okay. Was I supposed to use my piss grenade on that thing? There's the facility. Let's get them on the chiral network. Holy cow. It's like you just learned how to punch. Like, okay, let me have to deal with a BT whale. You got this, Sam. Sam, he's our man. If he can't do it, we're basically all collectively fucked. Oh, jeez. This video, though, is like probably the most gameplay I've had. It's not just been like an hour of cutscenes. I would say most of this hour has been me actually playing the game. Oh, home sweet home. Literally anywhere.
Always like the quiet.
With the structure.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
I have a weapon?
Welcome.
Tell me, what weapon do I have? These fists. I got nothing for you. Maybe you need me to do something. I'm just here for fun. There's not even a dude here? Oh boy.
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Okay. So this is not like a worldwide locker. It's just like this is this locker for this facility. Good to know. Literally nothing I can do here. I came here for nothing. I mean, I'm sure I'll come here eventually, but what's going on up here? What's this symbol?
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain.
Is this just
You're
abandoned?
Sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Is there legit just no one here? It says to submit them at terminals. But I couldn't. Boy, so I came up here for no reason, huh? Live and learn. Maybe next time I come here, I won't have to deal with that encounter, though. Maybe I've, like, front-loaded that terrible encounter now and I won't have to do it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Like, it wouldn't even let me recycle materials, right?
Nice.
Nice. All right, let's book it. Out of here. Oh, no.
Got company.
Okay, right there. Yeah, you gotta crouch, huh? No. I'm just annoyed because I came out here for no fucking reason. Even though they were like, you should go out to the wind farm. He told me to come out here. So the
restrictions lifted.
The thing to remember is you gotta crouch. You cannot walk. And there's like 1,000 BTs up here to slide you into the muck, right?
Feeling good.
So I know A is outside the circle. That whale circle. So let's just... Okay, hold on. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna have to crouch now. Can we save it here? No, we can't save when there's BTs in the area, right? Yeah. So... where are they? We just do not have a lot of time to catch our breath. We pull it off and then we immediately gotta slam it back down. Holy shit. Did you see that? There was one right on top of me. Okay. Did you see how many BTs there were? Holy shit. I can probably get up and walk now. Right? Holy shit. shit, this place sucks so bad. Oh. And for what? For what? Okay, let's take a little breather, Sam. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where am I even right now? Oh. This is the path I came in on?
Let's get this show.
Can't even climb that. I can climb this. This was a shittier route I took, but I was not planning. I was just getting away from those fucking BTs, you know? Holy shit. The problem is, like, nobody's taught me how to, like, I know in theory, like, you can use those grenades to get rid of guys, but, like, nobody's taught me that yet. I have one grenade.
Anyone? Hey!
If you got your trike, you want to be careful here. Okay. Oh, I should check on, well, not when it's doing this.
Sam. You can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
Yeah. Someone gave me all these grenades. And I didn't end up using them. So I wanted to put some of them in there. Okay. If someone's going up there to deal with that, then they can have those grenades. Is there a hand here? I see rocks floating. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
And cryptobiotes. Okay, we can soothe BB now too. Nope. G. Check on BB. Soothe BB.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right. Where am I going now for real? Up there somewhere? Oh boy.
There we go.
Very like Dark Souls, this sign system, right? Okay, let's actually look at our frickin' quest. Oh my god. So, okay, we're covering the Cairo printer. And then we can use it. So the best way is through here? Okay. So we'll go back. We'll go back to the facility, I guess. Up through the stream? Is that what it wants? Use a climbing anchor here? I don't feel like you need a climbing anchor here, but sure, whatever. Maybe I can recycle it? Okay. Oh boy, what a fool's errand that was. Valuable lessons were learned though.
Nice.
This is nice. We're on the network, it's not raining, we're away from any of that, all of that. So yeah, does it want me to go up the stream? It looks like the stream, right? Oh, this is the stream. So it's actually further back and then up along the ridge. Up that ridge there? Okay, like, whoop. Okay, I see it now. I know, Sam. But the best place to cross the river is... Where's that ladder? Up there. Is that where we crossed? Kind of pain in the dick, but you know. What are you looking at? Scared me there looking at that. How is this water? Just a fish swimming in that water, huh? A salmon? Thanks, Hamburglar.
Today's a good day.
Oh, boy. There we go. Pretty cool. Okay, map. Avoid that mud and then... Oh, there's a road right there. Okay, I see now. It's an open world game that can just completely fuck you over so hard, so quickly. Okay. Back on track. Oh boy. I will say important lessons were definitely learned during those encounters. holding your breath. You can only hold your breath when you're crouched. And holding your breath, right? Because I can hold my breath. But seeming needing to be crouched was like pretty important to the BTs not finding me there. And maybe that's just because there were so many of them. Unsure. But the lesson I learned was crouch and hold your breath. I don't know if grenades, like, what would have grenades done for me there? That was such a huge, like, encounter.
There we go.
Pick this ladder up. What's this glowing thing over here? Oh, is it, okay. Yeah, that...
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Want me to do that here? Hold one. Where is it? Select structure. There we go. Sorry, learning curve here. Maybe over here?
Now then. Nope. Ain't ready.
I know.
Construction complete.
Ah. E to descend or descend? Okay. It's right there. So do I just want to go up and around this ridge? Okay. I literally don't know like how often it saves, so oh, okay. What's this cave?
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Can I hide in a box? Okay. This is just a stealth game, huh? So, what do I got on my car? I was like gonna recycle that used thing, but maybe it's pointless. If I go through here and avoid those guys. Approaching cargo weight limit. Well, I don't need a ladder anyway. So there's the post box down there. There's no way I am being sneaky right now. You see any guys? I'm going to the post box, right? That's my objective. Just from a mule camp. Crouching, holding your breath will make you harder to detect. Okay, I mean, I know about that. There's a guy right there, huh? God, this is some fucking Metal Gears. I need all these ladders. Okay. Get the hell out of here. Maybe when you finish this, we'll be done because holy shit, this whole thing has been incredibly fucking stressful. Oh. Plus I'm hungry. My load is so heavy. It is really flopping me around.
What you looking for, dumbass?
Sam, so sassy. Who are you calling a dumbass. Like a champ. Oh, almost there.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. All we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next order. Make sure you're not him.
I mean, people like to work. That's one thing we've learned, is that people enjoy having, not necessarily like, people don't enjoy working for money, but people enjoy using their skills to help others. That's just something about humans. If we're left to our own devices, we get listless without a task, right?
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
I know this is 2019, but like,
detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
It's still relevant today with the whole issue with generative AI, right? Like generative AI is putting people. The fear is that generative AI is going to put people out of work. It's not. I mean, like, it is temporarily, but then they're going to realize, they are realizing how it's not actually helpful and actually just creates more work. And that people don't like it. People like human-made things and human effort. People don't just want to people do not want to just sit around and be useless, People want to be, Sam, we're almost home. We're almost home, Sam.
Decontaminating suit.
Just took a digger.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
That's embarrassing. Some security guy saw that on the camera and he was like, "Do you see, Sam? Bridges just took a fucking ate shit at the top of the driveway." Okay, first let's deliver the lost cargo.
Back, are you? You trying to put the rest of us to shame? Fine by me. See you around.
Be seeing you.
Good work.
Let's recycle some stuff first. Oh, we don't have that busted thing anymore, do we? Do we recycle resin and metals? Got it, Mom. Okay, just seeing if there's anything that happens there. Not. So we can recycle the resin and materials here. Yeah. Why can't I? don't understand this. Oh, there we go. Why can't I do this? Okay. Cargo shelf. I just had to like look to the left and see the recycle button. There's just so much happening on screen. I didn't even notice that there was a little recycle prompt to the left of the cargo.
Thank you for your continued support.
Just gonna stand there? Okay. Okay, I think that's everything we can recycle, right? We got some metal still. Recycle. And that seems good, right? Skip. Can't skip that. You gotta see that every single time. You gotta look at your dead mom's face. Okay, make delivery. Share a memory data chip. Okay, we'll do this first. Just did all our housekeeping out of the way before we get a cutscene.
So you're a treasure hunter in your spare time, huh? It's funny. I didn't think you had it.
Frame Arm Girls. Byakko. Okay. That's some like Kojima shit. Now we get our printer.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
That was easy compared to the wind farm. Believe me.
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there.
You do not even know.
Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job.
We're okay.
Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair.
Have one.
But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Okay. Across and the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. Let's see. Bridges have been added as a new structure. Equip your PCC. Will I see these out in the wild now? Do I not see these out in the wild until I have access to them?
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Okay.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
I was zoned out while he was talking, I'm gonna be honest. I'll see it in when I edit it. So what? I can make stuff now. He was telling me about. Okay, we can fabricate stuff now.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job.
Right. Other people can help
Plenty
too.
of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know.
Yeah, for real.
Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Can we fix the trike now?
Thank you for your contribution.
How do we deal with the trike? I always said I was going to be done, but I want to know what this trike's deal is.
Have a pleasant journey.
Back out into the green.
Have a pleasant journey. Rest is advised.
Let's look at this. How do I charge this?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, I am dirty. That makes sense. Let me look just to make sure there's not anything I'm missing. I didn't get like, you can now make a battery or a recharge kit.
In front of the other.
Let me look. So basically, once I do the quests associated with the wind farm, then I can charge up the trike.
Scan. Scanning bridges.
Good to know.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
So she was like, you can make a bridge. Da, 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 da. But is there anything I need to be doing?
Contaminating suit.
Should I go to my room and have people yap at me?
Safe travels.
Let me first look to see if there's any new orders. And if there's not, then I'll go to my bedroom and clean my shit up. Okay, here we go. Power supply unit delivery for the wind farm. Oh my god. Well, now we know what to do, right? Collection cargo discovered in the ruined factory.
Did you see the ridge to the east of the distro center? Well, up top is an old decommissioned factory. Abandoned, we thought, until we spotted mules making themselves at home among the ruins. We need to know what they're up to, but getting inside won't be easy. Fortunately, a few days ago, we observed them taking cargo out of the facility and prepping it for transport. If we can secure that cargo for analysis, we might gain some insight into their plans. And that's where you come in. The cargo is situated near the factory entrance. All you have to do is grab it and bring it back to the distro center.
Okay.
As always, stealth would be our preferred approach. But you'd best be ready to fight if they catch you.
Okay.
Make sure you're well prepared before you head out.
I wanted to hear this briefing.
Now, you've done a fine job expanding the Cairo network. But to make the most of it, we'll need to generate more power. We'll have to make a few hops before we can link up the closest city, too. Once this wind farm is part of the Cairo network, we'll be able to route the energy it generates through the beach. Unlike traditional transmission methods, nothing is lost. We can provide power to distant regions and utilize facilities there as electrical substations. You're to deliver a key component. Should be finished printing. Take it to the wind farm and get us in business.
That's heavy as hell. Okay. I won't bother taking this one yet because I got to come back here after I do the wind farm stuff because then I'll be able to power up the trike. So I got to be back here anyway. So I won't even worry about taking this one just yet. But what we can go do is rest in our private room. Holy cow. I was like, I'll play an hour and a half or whatever. And it's like almost 2 hours. A lot of me futzing around in the menus. So, I try to cut that. Especially if I'm not talking, I try to cut that stuff. Yeah, dude. Okay. My boots are less than half, but I got an extra pair.
Good morning, Sam.
Let's look at our baby. Take a shower.
You okay?
Taps it, like harass this poor child. Like an animal in a zoo. Okay, let's take a shower. And we'll call it there. There, that's the screenshot right there. That's the thumbnail. Him washing his armpit. To really use that sensor bar, you know? Get age restricted showing too much Sam ass.
EX grenade number 0.
How do I take? Oh, it's in my private locker. Okay. Oh, I was so dirty. I made 2. Damn. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll leave it there. Thanks for playing Death Stranding with me. Oh boy, what a time we had together today. Keeps winking at me. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, I don't know what we got for food around here. I have literally not seen any food, only energy drinks. So I guess have an energy drink and gonna keep winking at me unless I do something. Have one of these energy drinks. And I guess we already slept, so we don't need to do that. We took a shower. Yeah, just load up on that caffeine. Try not to have a heart attack, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.